Yeah, and I want to move on to a topic that you've discussed a little bit about AI. Now, I know there's a bunch of tools and people are drowning and trying to get the newest and the biggest hippiest tool there for AI. Now, having assistants, and I know that this task could be automated, could be put in some make.com or N8N kind of workflow automation. But the question is, can this really be replaced by an AI? Can this industry be replaced by an AI? What do you think so?
When you say this industry, you mean executive assistants, right?
Sure. Yep.
It's a very good question. So first of all, I just want to say AI is unbelievable, but it's a little bit too unbelievable. You know, it's almost it's too good to be true, but it's almost true. It's almost so good that it is true. So in those cases, yeah, it is amazing and incredible, and it's something that is way beyond our innovation progression. We all of a sudden are now compounding innovation. It was annually or even every 5-10 years, and then AI came out and it was every 6 months, and then every 3 months, and then every month. And honestly, sometimes it's weekly. So
Sure.
some developers or some people will start using things. They start building their company around that AI tool, and then that tool will become obsolete because of something else, or it's cheaper, or it's free over here, or this can be better. And it's chaotic, and it's great for the consumer because there's so much development happening, so much progression, and so much innovation. But then what? But the things that you see out there to the average person who doesn't really understand AI at its core and bare bones is you see AI out there and you go, okay, well, here's an ad for the AI tool that's out there. And it says, you can write one line of code and you get a full website. And in this hype of AI, it's believable, right? Because you think, okay, well, AI can do anything, right? So that ad will go a long way in getting people to try it. But once you try that tool, so I'm giving this one as an example. Once you try that tool and you put that one line of prompt of a sentence in, the website is very janky. Like it's not a full-fledged workable app. And then you go, okay, well, I guess I can change it a little bit. And then you change it a bit, but then it improves. And then but I want to change it this way. How can it's not really what I'm looking for. It's not really a web page. It's not really a full-fledged app. It's missing a lot of parts. And then you type it in and then it breaks. And then you go, okay, and you type it in again and something else improves, but then another thing changes. And you're like, okay, well, what's going on here? Then you go to Google or whatever, YouTube Academy, and you start learning about how you can improve and prompt better. And you fall down this rabbit hole of actual coding and engineering of what needs to be done. And you realize that that these prompts that build this whatever app or anything is held up with popsicle sticks, and it's not a full-fledged strong app. And even if you do build it, it's not built in a way to build upon for future development. So it's great to like fool around with and have fun, and it's great to start. And I'm not saying it's not a good thing. I'm saying that for someone who isn't a coder, it's not something that you can rely upon in the long term of it, because you don't understand the back end of it. So my point of this is, you have all these tools, and yeah, it can get some basic tasks done, but you still got to manage it and take the time to learn it and to really understand how to optimize it. And I posted not too long ago on LinkedIn a couple instances where like law firms and some other companies, they relied on ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is so confident, or just any AI
LLM. Yep.
communication. Yeah. And it's so confident in its answers sometimes. So it may give you incorrect answers. And obviously, if you're in a legal practice or something where your information is very it carries a lot of weight, you have to fact check it, obviously. So some fell through the cracks, and they ended up getting sued. And I think that that's also a problem. So if you still need to put in the work and time to use these tools, but also to learn these tools. And then who knows, next month, maybe they become irrelevant and you have to use a new platform, then you have to learn that. So it is still another role altogether. With an executive assistant, that person can either learn it or they already know it and just utilize it and then give them more tasks. Like it's already, don't worry about it. That's not your job. Your job is to steer the ship. You need to know where you're going as a company. And yeah, it's fun. And at the beginning, you need to grind and do everything. But at some point, if you want to scale and go to that next step, you need some help.